small business that dares to disrupt the industry deserves a shot at leveling up. Thanks to Nedbank Business Ignite on 702.
Well, this year, the Nedbank Business Ignite with 702 recognizes and rewards small businesses solving real problems because they've lived them. Businesses built from real experience, where challenge is turned into a meaningful solution. We've been asking businesses to enter Nedbank Business Ignite with 702 to stand a chance to win 200,000 Rand, mentorship, national exposure, and support beyond banking with Simply Biz. As always, Tuli Makubane is our mentor and is with us in the studio, the founder and director of Mint Fresh Technology Solutions. Tuli, I almost called you Tulani.
I have been called Tulani before.
Really?
I had this gentleman who kept on calling me Tulani.
Sometimes I get called Tulani, so it happens. All right, let's talk about today's business. We've got Palisa Kongo, who is, of course, a physiotherapist. Why does this stand out as a unique business?
So, good morning, Bongani, and good morning to the listeners. So, Physio 360 is interesting in the sense that Palisa opened a physio practice in Davidton, which is a township just outside of Benoni. And after, running the practice for some time, she realized that some of the clients couldn't actually come to the practice because they were not mobile. So she actually kitted out a vehicle and had a mobile clinic so she could actually go on location and be able to treat clients. And she's actually grown and evolved her business. She's now moving into corporates. And, people get injured on duty. So now she's been proactive and actually going to workplaces and being able to offer her service there.
Well, she joins us in the studio now. Palisa, when you think about workplace injuries, for example, it could be mining, it could be manufacturing, it could be anything. The police, there's not a shortage of people who need physiotherapy.
Good morning, everybody. Absolutely not, Bongani. Basically, what I've realized in the 20 years that I've been a physiotherapist is that physio is underutilized. And not because there aren't enough physios. It's because people don't actually know that what physios do and whatever condition that they have, they actually need physiotherapy.
How do you deal with people perceiving it as an optional extra? We understand why we need to go to the general practitioner, perhaps even now, these days, the therapist, right? The mental health specialist. But physio, it's too.
Absolutely. So as I said, most people don't actually know what physio is and what physios do. So what we do is we have to do a lot of education. We need to educate our people so that you know that the condition that I have, instead of going to the GP and continually getting pain medication, let me go to a physio, because what physios do, we actually go for the source. You can have a lower back pain. You go to a GP, they give you painkillers and they tell you to come back after 2 weeks. But with physio, with a thorough assessment after investigating and finding out what actually is causing your pain, then we go to the source of the pain and we treat the source. And of course, physiotherapy, unlike taking pain medication, is not an overnight thing. It's almost like it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So you might need to come back for 2 or 3 or even 4 sessions depending on your condition. So education is the most important. That's what I've found. And that's also what we do as physiotherapy, as Physio 360.
So you've moved your practice from one location, or at least it's evolved now, into this mobile solution where you even go to corporates. I suppose in a way that allows for repeat consultations because you've got a captive audience. You know the people you are serving are always going to be there.
Yes, absolutely. So what we basically do, first, when we approach corporates, we need to do an assessment, because you can't treat something you haven't diagnosed. I need to have a diagnosis of you first, or of the company. And then after that, I draw my conclusion, and then we go back to the employers and we tell them, this is what we found. The majority of your employers are very ill, they're injured or they're at risk, and this is the intervention that we can give you.
Do you use tech for some of those surveys?
We do. So I'm hoping with this exposure, then I can take it further and actually make it digitalize the risk assessment that we have developed. And it is job specific, because the questions I would ask you, Bongani, is not the same question I would ask a bus driver or a teacher or a policeman.
So, Tuli, are you going to take Palisa upstairs to speak to the bosses upstairs? And
There is an idea. With
there's
me,
a-
I was
my
even
lower back.
thinking myself, we spend so much time sitting that I think personally I do have lower back issues because of the amount of time we spend sitting. So I think it's also great in terms of, I guess it's innovation in the sense that instead of waiting for customers to come to you,
You go find them.
Yeah, you go to them.
Perfect.
I mean, part of being in business is offering a market a solution it didn't even know it needed. Physio 360, good luck to you, Palisa.
Thank you so much,
And
Bongani.
yeah, you know where the boss's offices are, hey? Tuli?
Yeah, upstairs.
All right. Congratulations on being a Nedbank Business Ignite finalist.
Thank you.